Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching or listening to us from. You're welcome to Stock Team, the Investors channel. Today, the 3rd of March 2025. Before we go ahead, let's just make our usual disclaimer. Every information shared on this channel is for education and information purpose only. So do your due diligence or speak to your financial advisor before making any decision. And on that note, we thank everyone for joining us, for watching this episode. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe, put on the notification bell so you don't miss all our daily, weekly, and hourly updates on the market. Also, please join our community on X at Stocker Team Live, as you can see on the screen, at Stocker Team Live. So please, that's where we share all the breaking news, all the news and information that actually move the market and of course your portfolio. So today I will be actually looking at other people's views of stock picks and also what they think about target price, what perhaps the analyst community, analysts are big time investment analysts, researchers, investment stock, expert or investment expert, if you say so, on Wall Street, who actually get paid to actually do a whole lot of research, a whole lot of recommendation for big companies, institutional investors like pension funds, like asset managers, fund managers. So these analysts basically, what they do is to actually spend their own time and money and proprietary tools to actually come up with ideas on what companies buy, companies or institutions actually invest into. So I'm just trying to crowd search what exactly are these analysts thinking about some fast moving stocks, either on the upside or the downside. And I have a couple of names today. I'll be sharing these stocks and what analysts actually think in terms of whether there is an upside or there's a downside. And I'll also share, on a more important note, I will share what I think about these stocks. So this is not necessarily me recommending stocks. It's just to actually learn from other people, because no one knows it all. The market is also filled with knowledge, some good or bad, some neither good nor bad. So you actually have to pick and choose and do your due diligence, or actually do proper research. But here is what some of the top analysts are actually thinking about some of the high flying stocks in the market. Number one on the list, so just follow me. Number one on the list is AMD. So AMD is a stock that has actually really lost a lot of market cap, lost a lot of value in the last 5 to 6 months. AMD now current price trades around $141, and analysts are actually looking at a 52% upside. So they believe that this company will actually, in the next 1 year or so, this stock has the potential to actually increase by 52%. And the price target, the consensus price target, is about $215, whereby this stock still trades at $141 per share. Now, AMD is a stock that's really been beaten down. It has underperformed its peers, even when Nvidia has really pulled back in the last 1 or 2 months. But AMD really has underperformed more than 6 to 8 months ago. And so, I, for one, I don't necessarily believe AMD has so much to give, so much to do on the upside. Yes, if Nvidia picks up, maybe if the whole DeepSeek AI fear that Nvidia might not sell more GPUs, more, a whole lot of the chips, AMD will go to the downward part of the pyramid. But Nvidia outperforms this year, AMD will surely benefit from that bellwether stock, which is Nvidia. Why has this stock really been moving. Analysts actually believe that it's likely to grow its revenue by 27% in 2025 to about 32 billion, driven by demand for AI chips. And their earnings of the company is looking to rise at about 54%. So that's AMD. But for me, it's no thanks. It's thanks, but no thanks. Um, the next stock I'll be looking at that analysts have been talking about on Wall Street is Monday.com. This stock has really done well in the last couple of days because of some positive results. Monday.com, the ticker symbol is MNDY. This stock trades around $235 as we speak. However, analysts actually believe that this stock has an upward potential of about 35%. So this work management software provider, they are actually nearing about 1 billion in revenues, in annual revenue, and their annual revenue is been estimated to actually grow by about 26% in 2025 due to the company's cloud based platform adoption. Monday.com is actually a good one. I don't own the stock, but I will actually stay on the sideline now. If the market weakens on the broader side of things, I actually consider Monday.com to be added to the list of our watch list on Stocker Team. But for now, this stock has really run so fast in the last couple of days. So I will actually wait and see. But it's a good one for Monday.com that, the work management software that they have is actually, growing very fast. Next on the list is Nvidia. Nvidia really has been the bellwether of the AI semiconductor ecosystem. However, Nvidia really has gotten a whole lot of beating. As a matter of fact, last year when Nvidia ran so fast, Nvidia became the most valuable company on the face of the earth, overtaking the giant Apple. However, in the last couple of days, Nvidia really has pushed down to the bottom part of the valuation that it has really achieved. Nvidia, to analysts on Wall Street, could actually finish this year with about $168 21 cents per share on the consensus level. There is a projected upside between 29% to 40%. Nvidia has been moving to the bottom part of the valuation. It's really been losing a whole lot of its valuation because of what happened with DeepSeek AI and the fact that the recent result of Nvidia, even when Nvidia actually beat the estimate, but it wasn't really a blowout result compared to what Nvidia has done about 3-4 quarters ago. So that's what Nvidia, for me, Nvidia is still a buy. I believe whatever has happened with DeepSeek AI, it's not going to actually push the needle. If AI is going to be going on the bottom, on the top part of consideration for companies to move most of their operation into the cloud and also leverage AI transformation, AI adoption, I believe there will be more demands to process a whole lot of these workloads to actually deploy AI on the enterprise level, on the consumer facing level. So I believe Nvidia has what it takes to actually do even better than what analysts are looking at. My own price target for the full year is about $200 per share. Yeah. So the next is Plug. Plug has actually been a very popular company, especially during the COVID pandemic when the market picked up in early 2021. Plug around now trades, far below what it used to trade. As a matter of fact, there was a time when Plug was over $60 per share. But analysts actually believe that there is a 67% upside. Plug basically provides hydrogen fuel cells that companies actually use for alternative solutions to powering machines, powering trucks, and heavy duty vehicles. Despite past struggles, analysts actually see the bargain value and predict a brisk revenue growth in 2025 for this hydrogen fuel cell innovator. So, for me, it's wait and see. But if you are looking at a short to medium term trade, this stock has really been beaten down very, very low. So it might just be a surprise stock. But for me, it's thanks or no thanks. I'll stay on the side. The next stock I'm looking at is SOUN, which is Soundhound AI. The stock really also has pulled back. Analyst price target, yeah, it's actually reflecting a downgrade. Analysts actually don't necessarily believe that this stock could do very well. They believe that it has about 40% on the downside. uh, this stock has done over 500% plus 500% in 2024. The voice enabled AI stock has cooled off with analysts skeptical. They are very skeptical about its high valuation despite strong growth. I've actually looked at the books of SoundHound AI. The stock really, it's not doing well in the sense that the company is not making profit, and most of what this company is projecting is a whole lot of promises, is a whole lot of business that might not actually push the needle. The cost of this company is also high, just like Big Bear AI. So it's thanks but no thanks for me. I also agree with analysts on this one. The next stock I'll be talking about is just truly Palantir Technologies (PLTR). Currently, Palantir did well over 300% in 2024. Analysts actually believe that this stock, is overvalued. They believe Palantir should be should be trading between $50 to $60. I don't agree with them. They believe that the stock is now priced, has actually grown very fast, and the valuation is fairly valued. But I believe this stock has close to about 60 to 70% upside. If you look at what happened today, that a whole lot of defense stocks in Europe actually picked up. Some of them did 14%, 10% to 12%, because European governments are looking to increase their spending on defense, at least for the next 5 years. Even the UK said they will be, increasing defense budget by 2027 to about 2 point something percent of the GDP, which is quite huge. So I believe Palantir is just going to benefit more and more from the government side of the business, while the commercial side of the business is also going to grow aggressively. So I want to disagree with analysts that it's just about 20 to 30%. I see close to about 70 to 80% actually in terms of the upside. I see Palantir finishing this year with about almost $200 per share. That is way overvalued, but this stock it has just a whole lot of value, a lot of pressure behind it. I'll leave it at that. The next one is just truly AAPL, which is Apple. I won't spend too much time on this, but Apple really still is still the stock to own, because the company has so much cash that it can deploy to actually withstand the next phase of growth. Apple said they'll be investing over $500 billion in the US to actually invest on heavily on AI infrastructure, because they believe the Apple Intelligence is the future of Apple. So a whole lot of devices that Apple will be releasing, apart from the iPhone, is actually now hinged on Apple Intelligence. Analysts believe that there is about 5 to 20% upside, because Apple really has really picked up recently. I still believe Apple will remain the most valuable company. The next company I'll be looking at is actually Electronic Arts. Electronic Arts is a company that's really, really been beaten down in the couple of weeks ago. Analysts believe there is an upside potential of about 30.1%. They believe this stock could end this year with about 195 to $200, because they believe that the sector, the gaming and its the entertainment, computer gaming, video gaming sector will grow this year. So that's it. Those are the stocks that analysts are looking at. What do you think? Do you think any of these stocks are actually going to do better? So today, I just made sure I looked at what other big firms, big institutions who actually do a lot of research are also are also looking at. And if you look at some of these stocks that they've been talking about, that they've been rating, you could actually see Nvidia stood out, Apple stood out, Palantir stood out, and you could actually see that on Stocker Team. We also, despite the fact that we might disagree with this analyst, we still also agree with them, and this is what we think. What do you think about these stocks? Do you actually think they are worth you buying them, or you selling them, or staying on the sideline? Put your feedback in the comment section below. Please subscribe to our channel, put on your notification bell so that you don't miss the update for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have some other stock pick ideas for us. Thank you. Please join our community on X at Stocker Team Live. We thank everyone for being part of this journey, or being part of this channel. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Until tomorrow when we meet, keep investing and keep growing. Take care and bye-bye.